Blog Talk Radio.
Well, hi there, and Merry Christmas. Welcome to Psychic Tapestry. I'm Ken Kessler, and she's Toni DeMaio. Hi, Toni.
Hi, Ken. Hi, everybody. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year.
And blessed winter solstice for those who are observing that as well.
Oh, and that too.
Today.
Yeah.
That's today. It is Tuesday, December 21st. Holy cow, hard to believe. 10 days left in this month and this year. Crazy how fast it's been going. That's not why I mentioned the date. I mentioned the date because that's the way I let you know that we're live on that particular date. So if you are listening right now on December 21st at 8 o'clock Eastern, we're live. And you can call us. And the phone lines are open. The number is 347-839-9903. I will mention that there are a whole bunch of people who are already on the phone. So if you are thinking you'd like to talk to us tonight, sooner rather than later is really I know I say that like on almost every podcast, but seriously, if you don't dial in soon, you're probably just not going to be able to get through. So I'm not trying to scare you. I just want you to know. If you're thinking you're not sure if you want to call in or not, waiting a little bit may mean that you can't get through. There are a couple other ways you can connect to us. If you're listening to the podcast on Blog Talk Radio website, you can scroll down, pop in the chat room, and join us there. I just opened that up. You can also connect through social media, facebook.com/Psychic Tapestry, @Psychic Tapestry on Twitter. But phones are the best, really, because the back and forth of the conversation is much easier on the phone than it is writing in the chat room or back and forth waiting for the messages to arrive on social media. But I understand that you could be working or you could be doing something this late. You might be wrapping presents. And it might just be a little difficult to call in, and maybe something else that we haven't even thought of, and that's okay. That's fine. That's why those other options are available to you. So there. And we are going to get to calls. We're going to try and get to the calls pretty quickly tonight. Yes, hooray. That means Ken's not going to talk a whole lot. I did want to mention a couple things. First, Christmas is just a few days away, Toni. I imagine that events and stuff are probably slowed down. Do you have anything coming up in the near future that you want to mention? No?
No,
okay.
Because the Reiki Circle would have been on Christmas Day, so we aren't going to do it this year. We are doing something, I think, of putting out a meditation for healing and, sending it through our announcements that we do the email every month to our subscribers. But other than that, I'm doing readings and baking and doing all my thing. Just Christmas stuff. That's it.
Well, and longtime listeners to this podcast know that I run an online Christmas music station. Yay. And that has been very busy, and that's why we haven't been on as much, because there's just only so much you can do, and I got to take care of me, trying to learn how to do that and remember to do that. And sometimes I'm better at it than others, but this year I was trying not to do too much. So hopefully in January we get back on a regular schedule. Can tell you, for those who missed our, I think it was our last podcast. Was it the last one that Lisa was on?
Yes, it was Lisa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. My wife, Lisa Kessler, who's a paranormal romance author and a very gifted tarot and oracle card reader, has a special thing she does this time of year called a year ahead reading, and she was on to talk about that. And if you missed that, I'll give it to you in a nutshell. She gives you a reading that gives you a card for every month of 2022, and then she pulls another card that is your mantra for the year ahead. And she only does these in December and January. So if this sounds like something that you would like, go to psychictapestry.com and under our readers and teachers, click on Lisa's page, and you will see a little more info about that, and you can book your spot. I know she's getting pretty busy with those, and when they're gone, they're gone. I mean, that's just how it goes. So, again, I'm not trying to scare anybody, and I know that Christmas is a couple days away now, and we're all hanging on to our last few dollars. But if this is something
trying to anyway.
Right. But if this is something that you've been saving up and you want to do, now's the time to reserve your spot. I can also tell you that it makes a pretty cool gift. If you have somebody on your list who is into all things metaphysical and would appreciate something like this, you can give it as a gift when you click on the little PayPal thing to reserve your spot and buy your reading. Lisa will be in touch with you to set up a day and a time that works for both of you to do this reading, and she does it over Zoom, and she sends you a picture of it. But if you're getting this as a gift for somebody else, instead of setting it up like that, she will set it up with you for whoever you're giving it to, whether it's going to be a predetermined time or whether it's just that, hey, I want to give this to my cousin, and here's her information, and I'm going to let her know, and then she'll be in touch with you, and she'll be coming from this email, or, something like that. So that's an option for you. And I just wanted to mention that for anybody who missed it last time or forgot about it afterwards, because I know we're all so busy this time of year. Phew. Yeah. So anyway, psychictapestry.com, click on our readers and teachers and go to Lisa's page, and you can get that. Toni and I had talked about trying to do a couple things in January, and Toni, I think we talked about this like months ago, so we haven't done anything about it. But
nope.
But maybe after we get through the holidays, we can figure it out and do that. I know I want to do a workshop kind of thing for my psychic jukeboxes and help people learn how to use them, because I think if music is a thing for you, that this is. I think it's something that you'll like and you'll take to, and I want to help people with that. So I'm gonna so look for that time in January too, but more details probably on the next time we get together, which will be in January as well. So there. I don't really want to talk about anything else. I want to get the calls and see how many you can get through, because there's a lot of people hanging on. So Merry Christmas. I'm not going to keep talking. There you go. There's a gift for him.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yes. Tell you, before we get to the phones, why don't you explain yourself and tell everybody who you are and why you're here and what you're going to do.
Okay. Well, I've been psychic since birth, and I've discovered my specialty, which is hearing the voice of my spirit guide, which I've been doing since I was little teeny weeny. And I'm able to help others with this gift because my guide can speak with your guide. So all of the answers to any questions that you might ask or any part of the reading is filtered through your guidance system. This means all these the messages I'll be giving you are very reliable and always for your highest good. And I can't wait to get going. That's it. And I'm going to give it back to Ken.
Okay. Well, I'll take it back then.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yay.
I'm Ken Kessler, and I push the buttons and fly the plane here. And I am a psychic medium and a music intuitive. I get most of my messages through music, through singers and bands and songs. And I've made all these psychic jukeboxes that I had mentioned that I use. And for tonight's purposes, I am using Psychic Jukebox number 10. There are 3,901 songs on this, and I have it shuffling randomly had and started it before we started the podcast, and I invite my guides and angels and your guides and angels to give me the song is for you. So when you call in, I'll let you know what song is playing and a little bit about it, what I think it means for you, and that's all well and good, but it could be that the song or the art has a personal meaning for you that's not the same as what I was talking about, and that's okay. Sometimes that's just how it works. Spirits and angels like to use what's in our heads as the readers to trigger in you what you need to know. And sometimes that would be just, that's as simple as my saying, David Bowie, Let's Dance, which was the song that was playing when I started things up tonight. And if that came up for you, I'd tell you, it's time to get moving. It's time to get started. It's time to do something. I feel like that was a message for me because I haven't done the podcast in a while. And even though we had an episode a couple weeks ago, Lisa was on, I didn't do any readings. So I feel like that was the sort of message for me. Let's dance. Let's do this. Let's get going. And so that's the kind of thing that I'll be giving to you, and give it to you in more detail and get some of your input about what it is you're looking for anyway. But that's how that works. So with all of that said, and it was a lot, but you know what? It wasn't as much as it usually is. So again, Merry Christmas. The number is 347-838-9903. And with that, we will head to the phone. Hi, thanks so much for hanging on. What's your first name?
Oh, thank you. Hi, this is Donna. I'm in California. Happy holidays.
Hi,
Happy holidays, Donna. How can we help you tonight?
Hi. I wanted to know about finances, like maybe a windfall coming or something like that, or just what you're picking up, please.
Okay. Well, the first card that I picked for you in the Archangel Power deck, it's an Oracle Tarot deck by Radley Valentine, and the guides pointed me in that direction. I have the Sun card, and it's one of the greatest cards in this deck. Yes. It says, life is wonderful for you, and this is a projection into the new year, I would say. Great things are headed your way. Your plans will succeed beyond your wildest dreams. They're encouraging you to keep your thoughts and your words positive, and you will thrive. They want you to believe in yourself and those around you during this magical time in your life. Also, Archangel Uriel is bringing brilliant epiphanies to anyone who asks for his help. So they're suggesting that you ask Archangel Uriel for help in the new year. Inspiring new ideas will lead the way to abundance and happiness. You could even have public recognition or awards coming your way. They're very possible. And the additional meanings of this card are happiness, a trustworthy relationship, understanding yourself, personal satisfaction, and abundance in every area, which can include love, money, help, windfalls. It's all good. I'm excited for you. And the next card that I have for you is equally amazing. It's the Nine of Raphael, also in that same Archangel Power deck. And it starts off by asking you to make a wish, because now they say the guides and angels say that your hopes, your dreams can become a reality. Financial and material gratification will flow to you as a reward for all your hard work. Your worries will fade, your fears will dissolve. You'll realize again how magical life can be. Beauty and happiness are yours. Life feels joyful, and there's finally an opportunity to kick back and have some fun. So I do hope that you enjoy this new year, because it sounds like it's going to be your year, Donna.
I want to go travel. The money will come in, and I'll be able to go traveling, and that's what I want to do. I want to go to Thailand and some other places.
There you go. And the additional meanings are all about dreams coming true, contentment, loyalty, and just having a good time. enjoying the fruits of our labor and what you really deserve. And now I will give you to Ken for your musical messages.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Well, that's
thank
a
you
wonderful,
for calling.
New Year message.
I agree.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Donna.
Hi, Ken.
The song that was playing when we picked up your call was "Pick Up the Pieces" by the Average White Band. Do you know that song?
No.
Okay.
I mean, maybe if I heard it, I would know it. I just don't know it by the name.
It's well, and that's understandable. It's really an instrumental song. I mean, they shout a couple things now and then, but it's mostly just an instrumental song, and it was a big hit in the mid '70s. So it's been a while.
Oh.
And one of the guys in the band said it's about picking yourself up. Things aren't going well, and they said they spend a lot of time making no money, and it felt very relevant to just keep going, even though it wasn't working then. But then this song exploded for them and went to the top of the charts. So I feel like what this is saying is that you got to hang in there, and and it's gonna, you know, what you need, what you're trying to attract to you is coming. You just got to hang in there, and keep doing the things that you need to do. And I feel a hypocrite saying this part, but I can't help it. Try not to worry about it.
Okay.
I know that's very easy for me to say because I'm like the king of worrying about stuff. But you know, hang in there and just know that it's all coming for you. You just got to pick up pieces and keep moving. Okay?
Oh, wow. That's so, that's great. Yeah, it really went along great with my message. That was terrific. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thanks for calling us.
Thank you. Happy holidays. Bye.
You too, honey.
Happy
Bye-bye.
holidays. Bye-bye. 347-838-9903 is the number here at Psychic Tapestry. Hi, thanks for hanging on. What's your first name?
Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Joe.
Hello.
Hello, Joe.
Joe, you still there?
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm still.
Where are you calling from, Joe?
I'm calling from beautiful Texas.
Yeah.
And how can we help you tonight?
I would just like a general reading. There's a whole lot going on. I don't want to just pick one thing.
Okay. All right. I'm going to use the Archangel Power deck for you, too. Let's see here. Okay, the King of Raphael. That is the card that came up. And they are saying that, yes, it is safe to trust. You have the ability to accomplish great things at this time in your life. They want you to indulge any longing you may have to create art or music, but you're an artist, so it would be the art. They say lend a hand to those around you who need assistance. Expect to meet someone you can really trust who is driven by the heart. You're going to receive wise and heartfelt advice that will really make a big difference to you. And they are describing you as a warm and generous person who understands human nature. You are someone who takes romantic relationships and close friendships very seriously. You are a humanitarian. You are honorable, chivalrous, and highly regarded. The additional meanings of this card are that you would be a patron of the arts, which you are, a peacemaker. You could be a really good father figure, which I think you're doing that as well, and an interest in the healing arts, which we know that's true. So that's a bingo right there. Wow. Now the next card is the Knight of Michael, and they're saying time for swift action. It will be necessary for you to move with great decisiveness and confidence. They're saying you need to develop a plan and know exactly how to carry it forward. There's a great deal of activity in your life right now. And this card is encouraging you to follow your mind over your heart for the results you desire. While you're urged to act quickly, you mustn't act impulsively. And this is about a person who is able to accomplish many things at once, someone with a brilliant mind and the capacity to solve any intellectual problem. You are strong, focused, committed, and educated. They're saying you're about to experience some sudden changes, and someone in your life will have a lack of diplomacy. You are also the champion of a cause. I don't know if any of that helped you, but that's what we got. Okay, Joe? Okay. And now I'm going to give you to Ken for the musical messages. Thank you for calling too, buddy. Okay.
No problem.
Hey.
Hi, Joe. Joe,
Hi.
do you work too much?
7 days.
Yeah, it kind of does. In a way.
The song that came up for you is a song by Rush called "Working Man." I got no time for living. I'm working all the time.
Yeah, I know the song.
Okay. A couple things about this. First is the obvious, working too much. But this song was a breakthrough song for them. It's the song that got them on the radio in the United States and really broke them through. And it was from their first album, and it was not written by Neil Peart, who joined them later after that first record, and he was the primary songwriter for them from there on out. But this was the big one that broke them through before he took over. So I feel like whatever it is that you are working towards, that you want, it's coming, and there's going to be that sort of breakthrough, but not in the way you'd expect.
Okay.
And I always hate getting readings like that because I'm like, well, what does that mean? Not how I expect. But you know how you figure out things and you think of, okay, this is what I want to happen, and how do I make that happen, or how do I get that to happen? And what you think about is the way that you usually do things. And I think it's going to happen, and just sort of just be ready to allow it.
Okay.
All right?
I'll be busy working while y'all talk.
Yeah.
You will be.
Don't forget to live while you're working. All right. Thanks for calling us, Joe.
Thank y'all very
Bye-bye.
much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas. Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
347-389-9903 is our number. Hi, thanks for hanging on. What's your first name?
Leslie, I'm calling from Kansas.
Hi, Leslie. How can we help you tonight?
Yes, I've been feeling very confident about my job search to get back into a full-time position with higher education. And I interviewed today for a position in my home state of Ohio. And my confidence level is really high, and I see myself getting offered a position in Northeast Ohio here in the next few weeks. What do you see happening?
Okay. Well, this card that I pulled for you is in the Guardian Angel deck by Radley Valentine. It's an action card. It's career-related, and it's about receiving some good news in the career sector, something new, very creative also. And I'll just let you know all the stuff that's on this card. It's very positive. They say something new and exciting has caught your attention. It's all you can think about. Your passions are fired up. You can't wait to get moving and to learn all there is to know about this new endeavor. New information regarding your favorite project, your career, or a subject that has come to your attention. You want to take action, but you're not sure if you're completely ready right now, but have no fear. You're totally ready to do this. You shouldn't delay a single day. This sounds to me like you're going to be getting an offer, because this is a career-related, very positive card. Also, what would you be teaching, just out of curiosity?
It's not teaching. I'm going to be counseling students who are, counseling students who are business majors.
Wonderful. So you'll be a counselor. That's a fabulous thing. Okay. I love it. I think you've got it, quite honestly, just straight out. And the next card is another achievement card. It's called the Four of Achievement. This is about putting down new roots, satisfaction, not a care in the world, a new home, and a happy life. It says you have achieved something incredible. It's a time of prosperity and contentment. Your hard work is paid off. Now you can take the time to enjoy it. Abundance and a feeling of safety and security are yours. There's no cause for concern about anything in your life right now. It's a time to celebrate. So that about says it, doesn't it? I'm thinking you've got it. I'm feeling it strongly, and I'm glad that you do too. Go ahead. And I had a great first interview on the phone this afternoon, and I should know something for the holidays about a second interview. Yes, I'm sure you'll be getting it. And good luck in your new endeavor, and thank you for calling us. I'm going to give you to Ken now.
Hi, Leslie. The song that was playing was a Marvin Gaye song called "What's Going On." It was actually, this version was performed in concert by Todd Rundgren. Do you know the song?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That was the title track from his 1971 album.
Right. What I feel like this means for you, because it's What's Going On is a big song. It's about big, important stuff. And I feel like this is a couple things for you. It's that looking for a job is tough. And feeling like you're really close, but waiting is hard. And, we're coming up on Christmas 4 days from now. It's tough to get businesses to move and do the things they need to do, because it's not as big a priority for them as it is for you. And I feel like this is telling you that, if you don't hear before Christmas or even before New Year's, to breathe and don't and try not to let it get you, because job search stuff slows down to a crawl, if that, this time of year. But just hang in there and try not to. I know it's hard. Try not to let it consume you. Does that make sense?
No, it's not going to consume me, because everything's going to be shut down starting Christmas Eve, and then won't start back up again until the Monday or Tuesday in the new year. Right.
And when you're looking for a job, sometimes it's hard. Like, it's we used to do this podcast on Fridays, and we get calls from people who were very concerned, and they're looking for a job, and it's hard on Friday late in the day, because nothing's going to happen over the weekend. It's going to be till Monday, and it's like a great big giant weekend. And so, try not to read anything into that you haven't heard anything. Okay?
Yeah, because I'm a very patient person.
Good. That will serve you well.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling us. I'm sorry.
Yes, and the interview was for my alma mater.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's a bonus.
That's a plus. Yes.
Yeah.
It is. Feels good.
Well, we will think good things for you, and hope you get some great news soon. And thanks so much for calling us tonight.
Thank you very much. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and
you
Happy
too,
New Year
honey.
to you too. Thank you. Bye-bye. 347-838-9903 is our number. Hi, thanks for hanging on. What's your first name?
Hi, my first name is Philson.
Compton, did you say?
Philson, like Philip.
Stilson.
It's like Philson.
Philson.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
And where are you calling from?
Ohio.
And how can we help you tonight?
I have a lot of different things that I have questions with, so I'm going to go with the general, if that's okay.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. This next one is called The Healer of Thought. It's all about like a new beginning, out with the old, in with the new. They're saying it's time to clean up different aspects of your life that no longer serve your divine purpose. They're saying you could start with getting rid of clutter, that kind of thing, and kind of purging things that you don't need anymore. And if there are people in your life who only take and don't give back, the angels are encouraging you not to let people stay in your life who create unnecessary drama. It could be time to release someone or people like that. And then they're saying mixing humor with wisdom can help solve any problem in a way that everyone can approve of. And they are talking about you being an insightful and caring friend to others. They are also saying that you have a professional demeanor, but it hides a warm and loving heart that will serve you well in this life and in your interactions with other people. This card is also for a single parent. Are you a single parent by any chance?
No, not yet.
No, not yet. Okay. That's just an additional meaning, so that isn't it. Are you a perfectionist with yourself? Do you like to try to do the... Yes. Okay, so that was your meaning. And let's see here. Okay, this next card is an emotional card, a kind of a love card in a way, and it's talking about positive forces around you, just waiting to step in and help you. Are you currently in a relationship?
No, I'm not right now.
Okay. I think that a new one is coming for you in the new year, and they are saying that it's time now for you to kind of awaken and realize that there are many endless possibilities awaiting you in the near future. And they say that as these wonderful things unfold in your life, remember to be grateful for them, because that's an excellent way to manifest exactly what you want through gratitude, and also to keep the flow of wonderful things headed your way. And they're saying, look around to see what other amazing opportunities heaven has in store for you. Another powerful way to manifest a new love as well as a new job, whatever you'd like, is to daydream and go within, because the daydreaming is a wonderful way to manifest. When we spend time feeling the good, happy thoughts and feelings that come with whatever we're trying to manifest, it really does help it to become a reality. So they wanted to remind you of that. And they want you to continue to focus only on the positive, and that's going to work very well for you in the new year. Okay, I hope that helped. And I'm going to give you to Ken now, Philson, and thank you for calling.
Thank you. Yeah, that resonated and felt
I'm glad.
helpful.
I'm glad, honey. Yay.
Hi, Stilson. The song that was playing when we picked up your call was an old song by the Lovin' Spoonful called "Did You Ever Have to Make Up Your Mind?" Do you know that song?
No. It sounds interesting.
It's about exactly what it sounds like it's about. And I talk to so many people who, when they're trying to make a decision about something, they get weighed down by the pros and cons and concerned that they're going to make the wrong choice and everything's going to be ruined. And that's not the case. You're going to make the best. You're going to make the best choice with whatever information you have, and it's not going to ruin everything, and it's not going to be. You don't need to let that kind of stuff weigh you down. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I really have that issue where I don't make any decisions, and I stay stuck in a situation that I'm not happy in, just because I'm afraid of making the situation worse by making the wrong decision. So yeah, it resonates.
I know exactly what you mean, and I have done that to myself more times than I want to admit. So you're not alone. A lot of us do that kind of thing, and it can be about big things, and it can be about little things, and it can turn into almost like a habit where you just don't want to decide anything because you get paralyzed. And this is just a reminder that you don't have to let decisions have that kind of power over you, because you get to decide. And the truth is, almost any decision you make, even though it feels like there's so much riding on this, and this could be, this will guide my path for the rest of my life and all that kind of stuff, that's not true. And almost any decision you make, if you feel there's something for you to learn from whichever way you go. And if for whatever reason it doesn't feel right after you've done it, you have the opportunity to try again. You have that opportunity every day. Most of us don't feel like we do. But I have told people, one of the big questions we get is about jobs. Like I was talking with the last caller, and one of the big concerns is, do I take this job that's in a new place that I've never been to? And if it's a good opportunity, yes. And it doesn't mean that you have to take that job and that's you forever now. You're locked in, right, and that's your decision, and you have to be there forever. It means that, for right now, that's what you're doing, and that's where you live, but it doesn't have to be forever. And most of the time when we're facing big decisions, we feel like it is some kind of forever decision that we have to make, and it doesn't have to be that way. We make them big like that. I do that all the time. I hope that helps. I hope I haven't gone off on a big tangent and you've left.
Yep. I'm here.
Okay.
It was it all resonated, and it feels like exactly, it just feels right. It feels like my angels are speaking through my guys that I speak to all the time, because they see me freaking out and not doing anything about it. It is a huge concern for me, the topic that you brought up. So, yeah,
okay.
Thank you.
Good.
You're very welcome. Well, I hope it helps. And this song was written, when was this song written? 1965. So over 50 years ago. So you're not the first person to deal with this. And you won't be, and you certainly won't be the last. And that's not and I know that does go, hey, that makes everything better. Now I don't have to worry anymore. Thanks. I know that's not the case, but I hope that it helps a little bit to know that this is something that everybody deals with at some point. So there's nothing wrong with you, and you don't have to feel like that nobody else has had to deal with this, because so many of us have for a lot longer than the song has been around, and the song's been around for a while. And I'll get off my soapbox now.
Thank you for your soapbox. It really is helpful to me. Thank you for being on it.
You're very welcome. Thanks for calling us. Hope you have a Merry Christmas.
Yes,
thank you.
Happy
Thanks
New
so
Year
much.
too. Bye.
Bye-bye. 347-838-9903 is the number. Hi, thanks for hanging on. What's your first name?
Oh, hi. Hello. This is Anne from Washington State.
Hi, Anne. How can we help you tonight?
Kind of a general, and if things come up about a new job or a new relationship coming in.
Okay. Well, the first card that I have for you is the Ace of Raphael, and this is the beginning. Yep, the beginning of a new and positive emotional experience in your life. Wow. It will be a new person that you become very close to, and the situation will fill you with great joy. This card signifies the start of a romantic relationship, and you may, or a renewal in a current one. Are you? Well, I guess you're not in a current relationship, correct? You're looking for the new one. Yes. Okay. You will find yourself falling in love, making a deep connection, and profound and lasting spiritual insights are very possible for you at this time, and your guides and angels want you to trust your intuition because you are hearing their guidance directly, and they will lead you to great happiness. Now, the ways in which your guides are trying to speak to you would be in inspired thought, where the, these epiphanies just kind of come directly into your head, or solutions to issues and problems just appear in your mind out of nowhere. That's one way. The other way is through gut feelings. Do you have those experiences, son? Do you? Hello?
Yes, and dreams.
Oh, good. Yes. Yeah. Well, that's what's going on. Now, the next card is the New Beginnings card, and they say you're being called to renew your dedication to your life purpose. Each day of your life has led you to this moment. It's time to review your personal history and make any changes that will take you in a different direction. They are saying Archangel Jeremiel can help you to evaluate the past without harsh judgments and take up your new destination with joy and confidence. And this can be in the area of work, of course, and also answering your calling, finding your purpose, starting a brand new life, unlimited opportunities coming your way in the area of career. So they say situations where decisions must be made will work out positively for you. Academic examinations, tests, and legal settlements would also have favorable outcomes for you at this time. So I hope that helped a little bit. We kind of got cards.
That's perfect. That was
things.
a card for each of the subjects. So
yes,
couldn't have been
that's how
more
they lay
clear.
down. It's amazing to me. I mean, it's amazing. And there's an awful lot of cards.
Is that a Radley, a Valentine card?
Yes. This was in the Archangel Power Tarot card. It's not actually tarot. It's Tarot Oracle. So it's set up like an oracle deck, but it's based on the tarot. And it's a Radley Valentine deck. It's a really good deck. And I want to give you to Ken, too. And there's like 84 cards in there. It's a lot of cards. You got two good ones.
Yeah.
And now Ken. Yeah.
Hi, Ann. The song that was playing when we took your call was Heartbreak Hotel. It was a live version by John Mellencamp, but I'm guessing that you know the song, even if you don't know that version.
The Elvis song?
Yes. Yeah, Heartbreak Hotel. I don't feel like that this is a destination for you, because I know one of the things you were asking about was about relationships. I feel like this is about being aware of carrying past relationship stuff into a new relationship.
Forward, right.
Yeah. I mean, this is a song that Elvis made famous, and that Mellencamp recorded live in 1984, but it didn't get released until earlier this year. So there's that all carrying something forward into something new. And I it's very easy to do. I had a very bad relationship, and I'm fortunate that I have a very good one now. There are times where I'm expecting bad stuff that used to happen to still. I'm watching for it. And I've been married now for over 15 years. In the back of my head, and I can't help it, but I can control the way I react to it, because those thoughts may occur to you, but just don't force somebody new to take the blame for something that somebody else said or did. Try to remember that.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think that would happen if it becomes serious. It's not just hanging out, dating, but when relationships start to become more, than those kind of old.
All right. Well, thank you for calling.
Thank
we
you.
hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yes, you too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling, Ann.
347-838-9903 is the number. Hi, thanks so much for hanging on. What's your first name?
Hello.
Hi, if you're called. Hi, there you are. Hi, what's your first name?
Yes, hi. My name is Patricia.
Hi, Patricia.
Hi.
Where are you calling from?
Calling from Cleveland, Ohio.
And how can we help you tonight?
I am preparing to relocate to another state in the Southwest, and I'm just moving out on a lot of faith. I'd like to really get some clarity on finding my apartment. I went to look last month for a couple of days just to get a feel of the city, but just start, doing something to find it, find a place to get familiar with streets and so on. I plan to move next month or the first week in February. So I need some guidance on what else I'm doing or need to do to get that. I've signed onto a database and put up a post making it seem like that I live there already, but just to get start building relationships and so on. I look online every day through websites for apartments. And what else do I need to do so that I can get moving? And I don't know where the money's going to come from. Like I said, I got one little side gig, but I need probably 4 more to show that I do have an employment.
Okay, so are you looking for a job in the new city as well?
I plan to work from home.
Oh, good. So you've already got that set up, and you'll be fine with that.
Right.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay. Well, I would also suggest, and this is kind of practical, but I'm believing that the angels and guides did put this in my head to tell you. Meetup is a powerful agency that's kind of all across the country. And if you join meetups in the new city, you can connect with people of a like mind who have the same interests you do. And that would be very helpful also for you. And they can help you to identify what neighborhoods are good, that kind of thing. You can start talking to people in the different meetups that you might wish to join.
Okay.
And that works really well. I actually did that many years ago when I moved from Pennsylvania to Houston. I joined all the Reiki meetups because I'm a Reiki master, and that worked really, really well. Now I've got two cards for you too, and some of those people I'm still friends with, and they really helped me. People were just so generous and loving, and it made me feel so much better about moving. I felt like I had friends to go to. Now the first card is the Nine of Ariel, and it's in the Archangel Power Tarot deck. It says your dreams are about to be fulfilled. You're a hard worker, and now it's time to enjoy the finer things in life. You're acting with wisdom, and you're being very cautious to ensure you make only the best choices as you proceed. Your self-reliance has paid off. Now you will have the opportunity to relax a bit and enjoy life because you've earned this. You find spending time alone to be an enriching and gratifying experience. There is a peace and a well-being you only find in the quiet of your own thoughts. But now it's time to pursue some spiritual interests as you continue to evolve and grow. This is about a new home. It's also about enjoying the beautiful things in life and home improvement and decorating also. And this next card is the King of Ariel, and it's about abundance coming your way. It's about plans working out in all your way and very well. You have the ability to manage finances, and it's matched with a keen sense of knowing what will succeed for you. Advancement in your career is likely. You're a hard worker, and you'd like to take a break and enjoy life a little bit more than you've been able to do. They say that you're a successful person who does well in your profession, and you are someone who can direct many people or projects at once. You are stable and accomplished, and this is about career success. So, sounds good to me. I think you're going to do very well where you're going, and I think you're going to be able to enjoy your life more. That's what that sounds like to me. And that's probably the reason why you're being inspired to make this move.
Yeah, well,
right?
Definitely need to move out of this state and city because the energy has just been so heavy and toxic, and so I'm moving to New Mexico. And
I thought that might be it when you said Southwest. That's a beautiful place.
I wouldn't have chosen it because it wasn't in my thoughts. Besides, I've been feeling a pull for about at least 6 months.
Wow.
So,
well, good luck to you. I know it's going to go really well. Things are going your way. That's what your guides are saying. Good. Now I'm going to give you to Ken, and thank you so much for calling, Patricia.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
You too.
Hi, Patricia.
Hi. Hi.
The song that was playing is a Bruce Springsteen song called Tougher Than the Rest. Do you know that song?
Not offhand.
It's okay if
I probably would recognize it.
I had a long career in radio, and I moved a lot because when you have a long career in radio, that's what you do. And moving can be scary, but it can also be really kind of exciting and thrilling to get, it's a clean slate, it's a new place, and that's the kind of stuff that you really need to focus on and let yourself be excited about, because that will bring your energy up and help you attract all the things that you need. And I know there's lots of things that you have to take care of when you're moving, like finding somewhere to live. But like I was telling the last caller, this doesn't have to be a forever thing. So don't feel like you have to find the perfect place and the right location and the right everything. Find somewhere that will work for you, and fall in love with your new city. And maybe you'll find after you have been there a little while and you have gotten used to things, you'll figure out what parts of it you really like better than others, where you want to live there, and then you can go there. I mean, I know moving and then moving again is not a lot of fun, but you don't have to put the pressure on yourself that you have to find the perfect place and that it's your only shot and that there's so much riding on where you're going to live, because if that doesn't work, none of this works. You don't have to have any of those sort of thoughts. You're going to a new place, and the first place that you're going to live in might be somewhere that you're in for a while, or it might be somewhere that you're in temporarily while you get used to your new location. But try to have that sort of attitude about it, and you will feel so much better about all of it. Tougher than the rest is reminding you that you can handle this, that there's a lot of moving parts and a lot of things to take care of, but because of who you are and what you've already been through, that you're tougher than the rest, and you can do this, and you can do this, I don't want to say easily, but you'll be able to take care of what you need to take care of. You just have to believe that you can do it. Does that help? Make sense?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for calling us, Patricia. I wish you tons of success. I hope that you don't have to scrape the windshield as much when you move to New Mexico as you do in Cleveland.
Yeah. For sure.
No, I'm on public transportation, and
okay, so that's not a
transportation. So I'll just work it and use it to my advantage.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year, and thank you so much for calling us tonight.
Thank you. Same to you. Have a good day.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
You too.
You
Bye-bye.
too.
I was about to give out the phone number again, and I just looked and I saw, we're almost out of time. I tried really hard to get to everybody tonight. My apologies to those who are still hanging on. Blog Talk Radio is going to cut us off here in a couple minutes, whether we're ready or not. And I say this often, but I just want to say that I don't say that because Blog Talk Radio is mean and has something against us or the people who are calling in. It's that we're in our allotted time from 8 to 9 Eastern, and it's almost 9 o'clock. So that's when it stops. For those who are still hanging on, my apologies that we couldn't get to you. We really tried. We did get to a lot of people. Doesn't help you any, I know. But Toni and I will be back in a couple weeks the same night if you want to check back then. Or you can go to psychictapestry.com and click on our readers and teachers and go to Toni's page or my page or Lisa's page and book a private reading if you'd like to do that and you don't want to wait. So those are your options. Otherwise, we'll see you in a couple weeks. Thanks to everybody who called. Thank you for listening tonight. And Toni, as always, thank you for giving up part of your Tuesday for us.
And I loved it every minute. And I love all of you, and I'm sorry we didn't get you all. But it'll all be fine. You'll be fine, all of you. Yes.
You will.
Believe in yourselves.
And Merry Christmas. Hope you have a great holiday for everybody who's celebrating a blessed winter solstice and a very, very happy 2022. Be safe. Tell people that you care about, that you love them. And we'll all get together again in the new year.
Yes, we will. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thanks for listening.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.